YouTube? It's Mike Peng Gangster, and today I'm bringing you guys a little update video of Diablo 3, 4. Oh wow, I'm still in Diablo 3 in my brain. No, Diablo 4. So we ended up getting the patch for basically getting more experience for doing Nightmare Dungeons. Of course, the patch contained a lot of stuff, but I want to talk a little bit about the Nightmare Dungeon level of experience. Now, of course, depending on your level, you're going to be able to do what is basically more I wouldn't say profitable, but more like well, I guess profitable and experience wise for you. So you get to choose which one you want. Of course, for me, I'm basically choosing tier 31, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want to get a chance of getting one of those special uniques that apparently are almost impossible for you to get. So I'm running those. Um, I ended up getting a pretty nice pair of boots here. Fortunate I am using the 100 step unique for the build that I'm using, but um, I don't like the fact that when you're playing the Nightmare Dungeons, you kind of you kind of have to like choose particular ones that have the best possible experience in it, right? Because based on the layout of the Nightmare Dungeon, right, or of the dungeon themselves. Of course, it's like we all know that people look for the best spots. Now, I don't understand. Like, there's 100 and something dungeons. Is it 100 and something? Yeah, there's over 100, right? How many are they? There's 115 dungeons. Okay. Now, out of 115, there's maybe like 10 really good dungeons. And there's 105 of them that are pretty much a waste of time. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with this or not, right? People create the best tier list for dungeons. Why is it that Blizzard themselves, I'm pretty sure they know what's happening in the community. They probably watch videos. They probably know what are the best dungeons based on experience because they nerfed them down, right? Why can't they just basically level up the experience per dungeon that is weaker? So every dungeon would basically give you the same amount of experience. You know what I mean? Like for me, the way I see it is that your game needs a balance when it comes to like dungeons themselves. Like I know people like, well, that's the point of like finding these best runs is basically to create content and all that. But the thing is that there's an imbalance in like 100 other dungeons compared to these top 10, let's say, which it just like makes them completely like not worth your time even exploring them because you might as well go in the ones that are the best suitable for you to get the best possible experience. Which I get the fact that people all want to level up quickly. I don't really care too much about the level up. The reason for this is because for me the most important thing is about grinding to get those uniques. Now that I'm already level 76, I'm able to complete the level 31 tier, which gives me the 85 plus mobs, which gives me the chance of getting one of those uniques. So at this point, it's like I just rather do whatever dungeon I have at level tier 31 and just basically get a chance of getting one of those uniques because at the end of the day, once you level 100, you're gonna basically still doing these dungeons trying to get these uniques, right? So might as well grind the process of trying to get the uniques as I'm leveling up and not to worry about too much reaching level 100 because at level 100 the only end game that we have at the moment is pretty much killing the Hooper Lilith. Other than that, being level 76 or being 100, there is no, I'm sorry with my words, my language, but no fucking difference. That's the honest truth. At least until maybe the new season comes out and they add more stuff to the game. So I would like for Blizzard to balance the experience in dungeon. I think they did a very, very good job on upping the experience on the mobs in the nightmare dungeons, but I still feel like there's a unbalanced dungeon experience based on the fact that there's 115 of them and there's only basically 10 of them that are actually worth doing and the other ones are a complete waste of time. Now, let me know what you guys think. I personally believe that this is still one of the big issues. Another big issue that I feel, at least for me as a barbarian, is the fucking stuns. Jesus Christ, can you tone it down? Like being constantly stunned by mobs for like 3, 4, 5 seconds at a time. It is completely ridiculous. They gotta tone this shit down. It's just too much. It's just ridiculous. I know people are like, oh, why don't you use armor that has crowd control, reduce crowd control defense and stuff like that. Fuck this fucking armor with Like this is just ridiculous. Mobs could just basically chain stun you for like seconds, like for fucking like 10 seconds almost, which is just unacceptable when it comes to like these type of games, especially as a barbarian. I feel like a little bitch not being able to fucking take a mob stunning me. Like it's just crazy. Like this is the melee class. I should be able to have absorb more stuns than like let's say I don't know like any other class because I'm like a melee one. That maybe I'm just complaining to complain, but I don't know. I just feel like that's a big issue. But other than that, the video was mostly about the balance in Nightmare Dungeon experience. There needs to be a balance. That's the way I see it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.